All right, this is Mark Zakin at the Charlotte Curling Club. Welcome to the 1 p.m. draw, the final first round of games in the Charlotte Fighting Hornet 5 and Under Spiel qualifier for nationals. We have 24 teams in the Spiel. There have been 2 draws already, and this is the third draw in the first round. So let me introduce you to the teams. So on sheet A, we have with the Red Rocks, Team Hammond out of Rocket City. And they appear to be wearing the blue jackets. And then on their opponent is Quack Weight in the yellow jackets. Quack Weight out of Charlotte. The Rocket City team, Hammond has Sarah Hammond, Bradley Hammond, Nick, Tim Q, and Ellie Green. Apologies for any hackage of names there. The Quack Weight with the yellow rocks and the fancy green jerseys. Skip is out of Charlotte, skipped by Joe Berquist with Dan Buchler, Shane Strom, and Chance Stowe. On sheet B, throwing the Red Rocks, we have Charmed and Dangerous. They are wearing the colorful Cruella de Vil uniforms. They're out of Charlotte, skipped by Megan Wright with Nicole Papatera, Maddie Krautsak, and Kelsey Penrose. And they're playing a team from my former club, Nutmeg, in Connecticut, called Broom Service. And they are skipped by Alex Cooper with Brian Camus at vice, Nate Rossler at second, and Pete Trenchard at lead. Over on sheet C, we have another Charlotte team, Shuck, skipped probably by Cullen Shuck. Also on the team is Nate Mayo, Grayson Roberts, and David Folsom. And Shuck has the Red Rocks. Over on sheet C, they are playing the yellow team, which is Canfield out of Oval. I'm not sure what that is, and Nashville. Their team is Teresa Brocky, Logan Carroll, David Betzold, and Justin Canfield skipping. And then on sheet D, with the Red Rocks, we have House Rules out of Nashville and Charleston with Bob Ballant, Barb Nelson, Abel Luna, and Tim Bart. Could be Tim Burt, my apologies. And they are playing the Red Rocks. And then the Yellow Rocks have their team is Matt and Pat and not Matt and Pat and Matt and not Pat. It's a lot. They're out of Triangle. Marcin Cook, Pat Moran, Matt Perry, and Matt Liebhold. And they are throwing the Yellow Rocks. So, games are underway. Let's see where everybody's at. So, over on sheet A, it appears that the Charlotte team, Quack Weight, has a stone top 12, which Rocket City is calling to knock out. Over on sheet B, it appears that the yellow team from Nutmeg Broom Service has a stone in the top 8 buried, and it looks like Megan Wright is calling for a draw, maybe through a very tight point. This is a very difficult shot. Maybe she's trying to tap up a guard there. It's a very tricky shot. Looks to be down weight. Sweepers are on it. And it's going to almost get through the port, but not really. So Nutmeg seems to still be top 12 and shot rock. Over on sheet C, we have a Yellowstone biting the back 12, back 8, and that would be Canfield out of Nashville. And then on sheet D, we have the most rocks in play. So sheet D has 2 Yellowstones, top 8 and back 4. They seem to be mostly guarded, and that is Matt and Pat, and Matt and not Pat. That's going to be tough on me for most of the day. All right. So looks like on sheet B, Nutmeg has put a second stone in, back 8, and it looks like Megan Wright is asking for a hit on that stone. Shot is on its way. Sweepers are running next to the rock and sweeping it hard. They are off now, back on. Looks pretty good. I think it's definitely going to make contact with that yellow stone. And it does move it out. I don't know, it might still be biting on the back. Let me look. Oh, it's still biting. So Nutmeg has 2 stones in. Alex Cooper skipping, calling for a draw. If the draw doesn't work, he can tap his up. He can also get a guard, many options. Over on D, looks like yellow has thrown a 3rd stone in. And so Bert is going to try and hit this. It's pretty tight. He's left-handed, so it's on his side. He set it out a bit, needs to come back. I don't think it's coming back. That looks like a flash. So it's going to be yellow sitting 3, and that is put house rules in a spot of bother early with Matt and Pat and Matt and not Pat sitting 3. And I'm assuming it's a Matt about to throw because they got 2 Matts. Over on C, red looking to try and hit this stone on the back 8. Sweepers are on it. I think he's got the hit. He might even get a roll out of this. Yeah. Gets the hit, not much of a roll. Over on B, the Charlotte ladies are trying to maybe hit one of those yellow stones. It's over curled. It's coming through the port. It's going to bang a yellow. Not much happening there. I don't think they knocked the yellow in. Over on A, let's check in on A. A, there are, looks to be 2 red stones in. 3 red stones. There's a red in the top 12. So Team Hammond with 3 red stones in the house. And Joe Berquist of Charlotte in the hack. And he's looking to get rid of some red here. Yellow on D has put up a nice guard, guarding those 3 stones. I've actually got 4 in on D. So yellow looking to open up a very early big lead. Berquist out of the hack on A, puts an extra positive release on this. Sweepers on it. Sweepers are off. Berquist bounces off a couple of reds and comes in to sit shot on the button. So probably not exactly what he was looking to do, but outstanding result as he is buried and on the button. And the Team Hammond is now going to try and, out of Rocket City, now chip that stone out. Over on D, Matt and Pat, and Matt and not Pat are looking to tap up or guard this yellow stone. And it is going to be an excellent guard. So that's 4 buried stones on sheet D for this Matt and Pat team. Out of triangle. Triangle sends very good teams here. Triangle very strong. I don't know. All right, so over on B, Nutmeg is sitting 2. And it looks like Megan is going to try and hit one of those stones. Sweepers are on it. That looks pretty down weight, and it's over curling, and it's going to hit a yellow in the top in a guard spot and knock it in. Yeah, she bounced off a couple of rocks. See if she knocked any of them in. Nope. Over on A, it looks like Hammond has drawn down to that yellow stone. And now Berquist is going to try and hit it. Dangerous shot because maybe he's just guarding. It looks like he's just guarding. He put a big positive release on it, so hard to say. Sweepers are sweeping it, so maybe he's trying to hit that red. It's starting to over curl. It's probably just going to be a guard. He'll come down to his. Looks like he's come down. Them kicking the rock, so maybe that's a score 2 for yellow. Yes, that was Hammer. Well, it's definitely at least a score of 1 for Berquist and the team from Charlotte. Haven't posted a score yet. A good chance it's 2 though. Over on C, there is a red stone back 4 that is shot and pretty buried. Nope, it was just 1 for Charlotte on sheet A. So 1-0 Charlotte, quack weight over Team Hammond. Sheet B, Nutmeg is still sitting 2. And looks like Megan Wright's going to try and bump something up. This is her last shot. So this is Hammer for Charmed and Dangerous. And over on D, there is a small port for red house rules to draw through, but this is over curling and looks to be a little light. About to crash. And yellow had a truckload in there. Megan's shot on the way. Did hit a red stone. Drove the red stone to the back, jammed on a nutmeg stone. And so it looks like Charmed and Dangerous is going to get out of that end with a take of 1. And Megan Wright very excited about her shot, pumping her fist. And the team from Nutmeg is down 1-0 early. Over on D, the triangle team, Matt and Pat and Matt and not Pat, took 4 in the first end. I hope that game's over early so I don't have to say much. That's a mouthful. All right. It's Matt and Pat, Matt and Pat, and Matt and not Pat. Exactly. All right, over on sheet A, we have two red stones in for Team Hammond with hammer. Berquist calling for a hit on the one that was just thrown. Over on sheet B, the ladies have thrown one in top 12, and Nutmeg is trying to hit it and flashes. And Megan is calling for a guard on that stone. Over on sheet C, we have another Charlotte team, Shuck, and they have the red stones up 1-0, looking to draw down to and hit this stone on the back 8, and it looks to be nose to me. And it rolls over a little bit, buried behind a very high guard. And over on sheet D, it appears that red is shot, so house rules shot, and looking to draw in on the other side. But there's a very dangerous stone that he's ignoring that's in the top 4 that can be run back pretty easily into that shot rock. So I think he would have been better off coming in on the other side, but there is the open draw on the left side that he's coming down. Shots on the way, sweepers are watching it. Looks to me to be pretty hot. That's got to check up. Starting to check up now. Not moving yet. It looks like it's going to finish top 4. Sweepers standing by it. And it finishes actually back 4 being swept to back 8. So not counting and not in a great spot. The triangle skip not calling for the yellow-red run back, but instead looking to pocket one on the red one that's back 4. Megan Wright did throw the guard, and I don't know what Nutmeg did, so Nutmeg now. The ladies now trying to throw another guard next to that one. And this is coming in pretty nice. This is going to put some pressure on the Nutmeg guys. The ladies are happy, hands raised. Alex Cooper on Nutmeg looking to clear both guards, asking for Nate Rossler to throw some big weight and double peel. Over on A, Hammond has a stone sitting top 4 almost, and Berquist is looking to run back his guard. If he doesn't, he's going to clear it open for Hammond, but they've missed, and it turns into a draw and running to the back 12. Nate Rossler did peel one of the guards, so Megan's going to put it back. Over on C, Canfield has a stone on the button and is throwing a hit that could jam on this red stone. It might just pick, oh, he just flashes. So Callan Shuck is looking to draw to the 4 and not tap back that red stone. And it looks like one of the mats is asking the other mat to throw the run back on this yellow into the red on sheet D. It's a touch wide, needs to move. It's being swept gently. They're trying to push it over now. It's light, so if it's anything, it's just going to be a tap or a draw. I think it's turned into a draw now. They're both going hard, really hard. Got to get it there. I think this is coming in really nice. Excellent shot. And I think it is shot. Really good. Over on B, Nate Rossler throwing another double. This time he gets the top one out and the back one being swept out. Really nice double by Nate Rossler. And he rolled over to be shot, and he looks to be mostly buried. So fantastic shot, bringing the Nutmeg boys back into the game here. Down 1, now sitting shot. Megan Wright looking to chip out that yellow stone. Over on C, Canfield calling for this redstone that's top 4 to be hit. And over on D looking for a double. Oh man, gets right by the guards, hits the shot rock, peels it out. Neck, that's an outstanding shot, just cleared the guard. Uh-oh. And a flash on, there's a flash on C by the Canfield team. Canfield out of Oval, I don't know what Oval is, and Nashville. Oval's another club, I guess. All right, Alex Cooper asking for Brian Camus to throw a draw on the right side. He's sitting one, maybe tapping back his shot stone. Over on B, a red stone coming down, trying to chip that yellow stone off the button, and it's a flash, it's going away. Over on D, tried to draw in, came up a little light. Oh, this is a dangerous shot. Okay, the skip from Nashville calling for a hit on this yellow stone that is in the 4. And he's put the broom down right on the rock, so he's looking for big weight. Stone is released. It's going to come through the port pretty nicely. He may make this shot. This is a very tough shot. Oh, he's got it. Really nice. Wow. Risky shot, worked out very well. And he's now sitting 2. So Matt and Pat, etc., up 4-0. Now facing 3, maybe 4 red counters, but one of them is pretty exposed. Over on A, the Charlotte team trying to draw in, gets to the 8, but not counting. So Team Hammond sitting shot, top 4. Over on B, Nutmeg, still sitting shot, still looking to draw another one in. This shot on D looks a little wide, but it's going to chip out one of those reds. He moved a lot of rocks there. Looks to me like red is still sitting at least 2. Definitely 1, and looking to draw another one in. Over on C, Canfield, still looking to chip out this red rock that's top 4. And Nutmeg, very nice tap up. So now sitting 2. Those rocks are open though, so they are gettable by the ladies from Charlotte. Over on, oh boy. Over on B, yellow tapped its own yellow. Red still sitting 1. Over on D, red coming in, looks a little hot, needs to check up. It's going to be back something. It's coming down to another red rock. That's back 12. Might be out counting that yellow rock, but there's plenty of opportunity for yellow to draw in. There's a ton of red rocks as a wall on back. So Matt is going to draw in from triangle. Colin Shuck and the Hack's going to try and either draw another one in or guard this red that's top 4. And Megan Wright is going to try and hit this back yellow that is biting the 4. Megan with her cape flowing, looking very stylish, sliding all the way down the ice. Stone being swept. Could be a touch wide. They're trying to push it over, and it is wide. So that's a flash with Nutmeg with another opportunity to put another stone in, down 1-0 early. Yellow, Matt and Pat and whoever is going to go right through those red rocks and sit second shot on the back. The shot rock is biting the 8, biting the 12, back 8. There's 2 red rocks in the house on sheet C for Shuck from Charlotte. And it looks like Canfield's going to try and hit one of them and roll over. Alex Cooper talking to Brian Camus about their next shot. Brian checking to see whether the biter that I did not see that's just outside the 12 is out counting a red biter that's just in the front. Alex Cooper went down and forgot his stabilizer, so Camus retrieves it. And over on A, there's a hit coming in on a bunch of yellow stones in the house. Good hit, cuts him down to 1. But Berquist can hit that back. Oh, no, they're kicking the rock. So it's just 1 for Charlotte there, and Charlotte takes a 2-0 lead. Over on D, the house rules, stone came up a little short, got kicked at the end. There's a little controversy about where it belongs. I think he kicked it because he thought it was the last rock, but it wasn't. So they've replaced it, and there's still 2 more rocks to go. So I don't know why he was kicking that rock, but you know, it happens. All right, Nutmeg trying to draw in. Sweepers on it really hard. This is definitely going to be a counting rock. Yeah, very nice. Nutmeg is sitting at least 3, possibly 4, depending upon whether the biter on the far right is out counting Megan's biter on the far left. Megan's lining up for a hit. I mean, they're very hittable. I got to figure she's going to hit at least one of those yellows. All right, triangle. Matt coming down, looking to draw. Sweepers are on it. Needs to move a bit. It's right on that red rock that they just kicked and replaced. Oh, it's outside it and past it. Now they're sweeping it again. Still not counting. Red is still counting 1. And here comes Hammer. So red has an opportunity to put another rock in to take 2. Over on C, the Charlotte team still chasing that stone that is biting the 4. On B, Megan Wright's hit coming down at this pile of yellows. It's going to hit at least one of them. She hits 2 of them, but only moves one of them out. So Nutmeg is sitting 2 with Hammer for 3. Over on B, that red rock which was there survived for Shuck, and so on B we go to a 2-0 lead for Charlotte for Colin Shuck. On D, draw coming down to take a second point. That needs to move off that red rock. Now it's going to hit that red rock, may tap it up to be a second counter. Yeah, it's going to work. Sweeping it hard, but it's not going to be hard enough, and red is going to take 2. So, house rules cuts the deficit in half, and it is 4-2, Matt and Pat, etc. against house rules on sheet D. Over on sheet B, Nutmeg, Alex Cooper looking to put a 3rd stone in. This looks good. Nate Rossler sweeping it hard, trying to get it off this red stone. And it is off it, and Wicks in, and that'll be a 3. So Nutmeg takes a 3-1 lead over the Charlotte ladies. Megan Wright, Charmed and Dangerous on sheet B. So we got close games pretty much on all the sheets. We've got, just recapping as we go to the 3rd end. Joe Berquist on sheet A for Charlotte, I believe, is up 2-0. They didn't post the score from the second end. But red is now sitting shot. On sheet B, Nutmeg is up 3-1 with the yellow rocks. On sheet C, it's 2-0 Charlotte, Colin Shook. And on sheet D, Matt and Pat, and you know the rest, are up 4-2 with Hammer. Skip on sheet C's got to throw another, pretty much the same shot that he just threw to come down and sit on that stone. Take one, Lacey King's stump. All right, on sheet D, Matt and you know who, sitting shot, top 12. House Rules looking to chip that out. On sheet B, Nutmeg has kind of a corner guarding biter. Looks like it's biting. Charlotte looking to draw behind it or maybe put up their own corner. Looks like they've put up a corner on the other side. That's fine. House Rules on D with the hit coming down. Looks like he's nailed this. Good shot. Sheet A. The Team Hammond out of Rocket City with the Redstone sitting 2 and looking to hit, maybe just guard the 2 that they've got, and they come up light. So it's a hog, and Charlotte's just going to hit that stone that's in the top 4, which is now wide open with the guard coming up light. Nutmeg has just drawn behind the stone top 12 biting to now sit biting the 8 and sit 2, and Megan Wright's going to try and chip that stone out. Charlotte's hit on the shot stone on sheet A coming down. One sweeper on it. Looks like it might be over curling, but I think he's got it. Oh no, he flashed. Hard to see from this angle. They were obviously concerned. They were sweeping it hard, but it's a miss. On sheet B, looks like the hit turned into hitting their own guard and driving it through the house. So not much accomplished there. Nutmeg sitting shot, probably going to try to tap up the stone that's biting the 8 or maybe draw behind the guard. Now he's calling for the tap. So good call. Tap the stone up. That's biting the 8 to behind the guard in the top 12. Over on D, I'm sorry, Matt, etc. has a stone, sitting shot in the 12, right next to my dog Falcon, whose picture is in the ice. Down in Charlotte here, we are very dog friendly, and we put pictures of dogs in the ice on sheet D. So my dog Falcon's picture is right by where that yellow is on sheet D. And here comes another shot down to guard that or maybe tap it. Got to get past that red guard. They're sweeping it hard. And I think they're just going to let it die there and sit as a guard. All right. Over on B, Nutmeg's tap was successful, but the shot rock is exposed. So we're now going to ask for a hit on that stone. Nicole Papatera, who is a couple months pregnant, due in March, I believe, trying to hit this stone. And that looks pretty good. Sweepers are not touching it. She's got it. All right. So good shot by Nicole Papatera. Her husband skipped the team in the last draw. It was a close game for a while, but they lost. So she's the remaining Papatera in the A event. Nate Rossler looking to hit it back. Pete Trenchard and Brian Camus sweeping hard. Looks like it's over curling a bit and flashing. So not a good stone by Nate Rossler. And this gives an opportunity for the Charlotte ladies to guard that stone or tap it back. Looks like Megan is asking for a guard. And so that's what Nicole's going to throw. Over on sheet D. Sheet D looks like Matt, etc. still sitting shot. But I do see, it looks like there is a red stone that's there. And it looks like they're going to guard it. So there's a red stone in the 4. Over on sheet A, Bergquist looks like he's looking to draw in, maybe down to that red stone that's in the 12. Burt throwing for the Nashville squad, looking to throw a guard. They're going to sweep that to hold the line because it's starting to break pretty hard. And it's going to tap that yellow, just a question of whether it taps it much. It did tap it, but I don't think too much, and it does wind up as a guard. So red is still shot over on sheet D. Over on sheet A, big weight hit coming against these 2 red stones that are in the top 12. Camus has thrown a rocket, but he crashed onto his own stones and missed. And so the Charlotte ladies, Charmed and Dangerous, look to still be sitting 2, biting the 8 and full 8, and with an opportunity to throw another guard. Over on A, Bergquist did get a pretty decent draw, but came up a little short, and there are 2 red stones biting the 8 and sitting shot, 1 and 2. And it looks like they are looking to draw in behind that yellow guard. On sheet B, here comes the red guard. Ladies are sweeping it hard. It needs to move quite a bit. And it is moving. Needs to wick off that other red stone. No wick. So it came down, I think, to the other 2 red stones. So there is a double there. There is a hit on the shot rock. It looks like there's support for a hit on the shot rock. And it looks like that's what Alex Cooper is asking Brian Camus to do. Over on C, Team Shuck from Charlotte with a 2-0 lead. Was sitting shot, but it just got hit out. So yellow is now shot, biting the 8. Camus's shot coming down. Rossler sweeping it hard. All right, he bangs off his own stone into the shot rock, driving the shot rock back and out. And as a result of that, nutmeg is not shot. In fact, the ladies are sitting 1 top 8 biting and 2, and shot rock is back 8. And both of those, the back 8 stone is guarded. And Megan is looking to guard the top 8 one. Shot's on its way. Ladies sweeping it hard. Looks a little light. They're going to have to work on that to get it over the hog line. It looks like it's clear of the hog line now. They're still working it pretty hard. The weight is really good. Just depends on the line. Looks like it's over curling a bit. Let's see. Look at the screen. That looks pretty good. You can get to that red, but then there's a jam on the yellow. Be interesting. Looks like Cooper's just going to go with a draw. He's looking at it hard. Over on D, a lot of stones have been cleared out of the way, but it looks like red is sitting 2 and looking to throw a guard or maybe a draw. Red looking to score to get back in this game, but they don't have hammer. Draw's coming in nicely. It's cutting good. Need to go to get it there. Looks like it might get there. It's going to be a little short, I think. Yeah, it's a little short. Over on C, yellow looking to angle raise a yellow stone into a shot on the button. Tough shot. May get it. And he does. I don't know if he's going to stick around, but he did knock the shot. He did, yes. Very nice. Excellent shot. Angle raise on by Canfield to sit shot in the 8. Looks to be gettable. Looks like Shuck's gonna try and hit it. Over on B, Alex Cooper's draw may have been overcooked by his sweepers. Nope, they're back on it. Weight looks good. The sweeping is excellent. And Cooper's stone winds up shot, but very exposed in the 8. So Megan Wright still has a stone. She can hit that. Megan very colorfully dressed as, I don't know, Cruella de Vil or some witch or something. It's an outstanding costume. The Charlotte women have a lot of fun, I'll tell you that. So she's going to try and throw a hit on this stone. Over on A, Team Hammond wound up taking 4 in the third end and has now opened up a 4-2 lead over Joe Berquist and Quackweight. Megan makes the hit on B and spills out, but is still sitting shot. There is a stone back 8, so she may have not knocked the nutmeg stone completely out, but it's no longer counting. And so Megan is counting. Nutmeg looking to, I guess, draw in to take 1. Over on D, this hit inside out is cutting very hard and is going to flash. Alex Cooper looking to draw in for just 1, down 3-1 in the third. Draws on its way. Sweeper's not touching it. They're thinking about sweeping it now. Rossler cleaning it. I'll see if it checks up. Megan Wright over to sweep it. She's on it now. Looks a little toasty. That's going to go through. And it looks like the Charlotte ladies are going to steal one. Oh no, there's still stones to play. My apologies. The Charlotte ladies still have a rock. Down 3-1, sitting 1, in a position to put a second one in. Looks like she has backing and can draw. Well, no, she doesn't really have backing, but she can draw in to take 2 and tie this game. So Megan Wright in the hack. Shot's on its way. Sweeper's not touching it. Looks a little hot to me. They're touching it now. They're sweeping it hard. Maybe too hard. No, they're still going on it. No, they were right. Bringing it all the way in. Really good sweep. Very nice throw. And that's going to be 2. All right. Tie ball game after 3 on sheet B. Nutmeg with hammer. Over on A. Berquist looking to peel a guard, it looks like. Peels the guard. Sprays onto his own stone and knocks it out. But then winds up in the 4. Looks like it's buried or partly buried. Let's see. Oh, it's pretty buried. They're going to draw down to it. Over on sheet D, Matt, etc., scored 3 in the third end to open up a 7-2 lead on sheet D. Over on sheet B, Colin Shuck with the Red Stones from Charlotte has opened up a 5-0 lead. Trying to draw down to the shot rock, which is in the 8. And this looks really good. This is going to be right on it. Don't bounce, boys. Yeah, very nice shot. Over on B, Nutmeg in the tightest game on the board, 3-3. Looking to draw down to a stone in the back 8. Sweepers on it pretty hard. I don't know if they're going to get it back 8, but it's going to be in the house on the other side in the 8. And Megan's going to hit it. All right. Over on C, tried to chip that red stone and did chip it, but just moved it over to be back 4. Matt, etc., hitting the red stone on D and rolling over to sit shot top 4 with a 7-2 lead. Looks like Colin Shuck wants to draw down to that yellow stone that is in the 8. Maybe tap it, move it. Sweepers are off it. They're on it now. Looks like it's a draw. Or maybe a guard. Hard to tell. It's the handle. No, he's trying to come down to that yellow. It's going to be a little short. I don't think that accomplished what he was trying to do. It's short, and the red stone, which is shot, is wide open now. And the stone that he just threw is guarding the yellow stone in the 8. Over on B, Nutmeg with the yellow stones is shooting shot, biting the 4. Megan looking to go top 4 with the red stones in a 3-3 game. Over on A, Rocket City drawing in, biting the 4, sitting shot, and up 4-2. The stone on C coming in to hit the stone on the button is going to get it, but he's going to flash out. The Matt, etc., looking to guard their shot stone in the 4, and this guard looks really good. The ladies on B threw a guard, but it came up pretty high, and I don't think that's defending that stone back 8, and I think Cooper's going to ignore it. So he's just going to draw behind the stone that Megan just put up and try to be second shot. Rossler with the draw. Sweepers on it. Trying to keep it off that red guard. Trying to draw it down to the red that's in the back 8. See if it flashes. Oh, we got 2 sweepers past the tee line. Come on, boys. You know better than that. I sweep my rock. All right. Over on D. House Rules managed to get a stone in the top 4. But it's wide open for a hit. And here comes the Mats and Pats. Looks like it's going to be tight. I don't know if he's going to get this. Looks like it could be a flash. Might get a piece. Nope, that's a flash. Over on B, Megan's team hits it back to sit shot, but it's wide open. Nutmeg with hammer. Sitting 1. Hits this to sit 2. Megan's sitting the 3rd rock at the moment. The Canfield team on sheet C, down 5-0, is sitting 1-2, but the shot rock is wide open. Looks like there was a crash on sheet D and a stone chipped in to the button. So House Rules is sitting 1-2 on the button. Over on sheet C, very nice hit, but the stones are very springy here. If you hit them on the same side of the curl, that one flew out, and so Shook's got 3 stones in the house, but none of them are counting. The counter is Canfield on the back 8. All right, Nutmeg sitting 1-2. Megan Wright asking for a hit. She's not sure what she likes here. All right. Good draw down and tap back, but red is still sitting shot for House Rules on D. Megan asking for a hit, possibly a double. Very tight broom. Sweepers are off it. They look like they're on the guard. They are on the guard. It's going to run back, and what is it going to hit? All right, hits one of the yellows on the back. I don't think that was a counting yellow. So Nutmeg's still counting 2. Very nice draw on sheet D to sit 1-2 for Canfield. House Rules on D. Calling for a hit. I don't understand this call because there's a definite dead jam on the stone directly the shot rock, so I'm not sure how he makes this hit without it jamming, but anyway, that's the call by House Rules. That needs to move or it's going to jam. And there's the jam. But it sprayed out, so House Rules is sitting 1-2. That turned out to be a good result. Nutmeg with a draw, over sweeping it. So Nate Rossler overswept that rock. And Megan is calling for a hit. Pretty tight. Looks to be somewhat guarded. It's a pretty tight shot. Sweepers are on it. Just past the guard. Really good shot. To sit shot. That's going to be tough to hit back. Matt and Pat, etc. crash on the guard. And so there's two reds. House rules sitting 1-2 with two stones come. Over on C, Colin Shuck with a 5-0 lead. But there's a wide open hit here. It's not hammer, but there's a wide open hit here to sit 3. Camus drawing down to that shot rock. Really nice hit. And it goes through the back without touching anything, and Nutmeg is now sitting 1-2 again. Really, really good shot. All right, on sheet C, the hit looks like it might flash. Nope, he's got it. Good shot to try and get back in this game, down 5-0. House rules drawing down to their two stones in the house. They're going to sit right on top of them to sit 3. But they're all right there to be hit. And the rocks here are pretty reactive, so if he hits them right, we could see 2, maybe all 3 of them go. Over on C, Shuck looking to hit the shot rock, maybe get a double. Over on B, Megan with the hit on the shot stone. Sweepers are on it. She's past the guard. This could be a flash, and it is. All right, that was a big miss. Nutmeg with hammer, sitting 2. And here comes the hammer for 3. Over on C, Colin Shuck hits the shot rock out, but splays out. And here comes the potential triple on D. Let's see what happens. I think it's got to come over a little more. He's just going to get 1. All right, House Rules has a draw or a hit to take 3 and get right back in this game. If he can hit that yellow stone and not jam on his own stones, takes 3, and it becomes a 7-5 ball game. Nutmeg could take a commanding lead here with a draw down to their stone and take 3. They're sitting 2. This is not hammer, so Cooper trying to draw down to sit 3, but it's not hammer. Over on C, a draw to take 3 is going to sail through, and so it's just going to be 2. And so that is now a 5-2 game. Colin Shuck against Canfield. On sheet C, Cooper. His draw coming down, sweepers on it pretty hard. Need to go a little bit more. Need to go a little more. All right, very nice. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. On sheet D, the hit for 3, overcurled, jammed into the 2 red stones to give yellow a steal of 1. And now it's 8-2 instead of 7-5. That was a 4-point swing right there. All right, Nutmeg sitting 3. Megan Wright with 1 stone remaining. Needs to make a big shot here to keep this from getting out of hand. She's looking at what to hit. She could hit the stone, the top stone, and possibly throw a double. She could possibly draw in and wick off one of those yellows to see, maybe even sit shot. Looks like she's picked the hit. Over on A, Rocket City coming out. Rocket City with a 4-3 lead, so game I've not been paying a lot of attention to because it's furthest away from where I'm standing. But it is it's the closest game on the board right now. 4-3, Rocket City drawing in, tapping up their own stone to sit 2. And Charlotte looks like Joe Berquist quickly calling for a double here. Megan Wright's hit. She gets the top one. She gets another one. But Nutmeg is still sitting 2 with a open draw through the port for 3, or he can come around the other side for 3. They're trying to talk about which way to come. Looks like they've decided to come inside out to draw it through into the port down to their 2 stones. Over on A, it looks like Charlotte did make the hit. And so Charlotte is sitting shot, top 4. And Rocket City throwing a bomb back at it. Sweepers on it hard. Looks pretty good. And they've got it. So Rocket City sitting 1-2 now. Really nice hit, and Berquist's going to hit back. Nutmeg sweeping hard. Looks like they're through the port. This looks pretty good. I think it's going to be right into that pocket. Oh no, he hit his own stone. Now Camus has to sweep it hard, which he does. And so Nutmeg survives that mistake and takes 2 to take a 5-3 lead. Over on D, the House Rules team still struggling to get back in it after that disastrous shot in the last end. Has now drawn in to sit shot. Good shot, but it's a long way back from down 8-2. Looks like there was a hit that cleared everything out of the house on sheet A by the Charlotte team, and so now the Rocket City team has a bunch of guards to draw behind, and that's the call. All right, the 5th end underway with Nutmeg up 5-3 on sheet B. Sweepers on this draw, on this guard shot by Peter Trenchard. Looks pretty good. They may overcook this into the house. And they did. So it looks like it's top 12. Biting. Megan calling for the draw behind. Looks like Joe Berquist calling for a hit on those guards. Oh no, there's a stone in the 12, so he's calling for a hit on that stone. Oh no, I'm sorry, it's his stones. So he's calling for a draw through or tap. So yellow looking to tap. He's going to miss the tap, but he's still going to draw in himself. So it's 3 yellow stones on A, but none of them are counting, I don't think. Or maybe one of them off the screen is counting. That's the one they're going to try and hit. Trenchard flashes a hit on the red stone. Megan looking to guard it. I think she'd be better off tapping it, but I think she's going to guard it. No, she's changing her mind. Nope, she's going to go with the guard. And the better shot's the tap here, but guard's not terrible if she makes it. Shot underway. Looks a little heavy for a guard. Sweeper's not. Oh, the sweepers are on it now. Sweepers are on it. Might turn it into a tap. I like the tap better. Might be drawing behind it now. Might be going through now. Cooper sweeping it. Yeah, that was too heavy. Hanging on. Did it hang on? Back 12? Let's see. May have hung on to bite barely. Cooper going to hit that red stone now that Megan was trying to guard or tap. Over on D. Looks to be yellow sitting shot, top 4, back 4. Red looking to, yellow looking to. There might be a red stone between those yellow stones. It's so hard to tell with the house being red. But I think he's looking to run that red stone top 12 out, maybe into the stone that's also red behind it. This looks pretty down weight, cutting hard. I think it's going to jam on something. Yeah, jammed on the yellow. Opened it up though for sure. Over on B, Charlotte Ladies looking to maybe hit that yellow that's top 12 and run into the house. Definitely hit the yellow. Did spill in, so excellent shot. Excellent shot. That stone is now sitting shot, but is gettable. Or they could draw behind. Over on D, looking to put up a guard on that shot stone. Over on C, there's a bunch of yellows in the house, looking to draw another one in. Down 5-2, but making a big run here at potentially scoring a big end. They don't have hammer, so they'd have to be stealing. Looks like Nate Rossler trying to draw. Sweepers are off it. Looks like it's got plenty. They're on it now because it's dying. Checking up. They should be able to bring that in now. They're off it, letting it rest. Oh man, that was not well judged by the sweepers. All right, that one comes up light. And Charlotte, Charmed and Dangerous, still sitting shot and thinking about a draw, looks like. No, maybe she's hitting that yellow stone on the outside. Yeah, looking like she's going for a hit on that yellow stone on the outside. This is pretty down weight. Sweepers are on it pretty hard. Drawing to it isn't terrible if they can get it there, but I don't think that's going to get there. They're off it now, and it looks like it's just going to check up to be a guard. Not a good guard for them with hammer. A whole bunch of stones in the house on D. Looks like red is shot, back 4. And looks like red is just looking to throw a guard, which down 8-2 doesn't do much for you, but that seems to be the call. Nutmeg looking to draw behind. And Camus is light. Maybe they're going to switch it to a tap. And it is a tap. I don't know if it tapped it enough. Let's look at the screen. And it did. Tapped it enough to sit shot. So that works out well. Megan thinking about a hit, blowing it up. I don't think this is the right call, but with hammer, there's plenty of room to draw in. I'd be drawing in somewhere. Shot rock is barely biting the 8. She's changed it. Good for you, Megan. Good for you. So Megan has switched it to a draw, gone away from the hit, and now they got to make the draw. So draw is on its way. Sweepers are on it. That's got to go. They got to go, ladies. All right, come off that now. Come off it. They're off it now. All right, settling in. This could be good. Needs to stop. Trying to finish it. Really nice weight. I don't know how buried it is, but it's top 4. Really good shot. Mostly buried. Top 4. Much better call. Much better execution. Really well done. Cooper asking Camus to chip this out, and I think it's chippable. He's giving a lot of broom, so it looks like a down weight hit here. Clean release. Nate says it's hot. Peter trying to push it over. This looks wide. He just does get it. Nice shot. Just does get it. All right, looking to throw the same draw again, only better. This one looks hotter than the last one. Sweepers running next to the rock, never a good sign. Slowing down now, but still looks pretty hot. Sweepers thinking about sweeping it, still looks hot. And that one's going to go through. All right, there's a mess of rocks on D. An absolute mess of rocks on D. But the shot rock, at least one, maybe 2, are red. Could be 3. Red could be counting 3. And looks like red's just going to throw a guard because there's a bunch of yellows that can be run back into those reds. I think red is sitting 3. Interesting. We'll see. Looks like he's throwing a guard. No, he's going to draw. He's looked like he's drawing on the right side. Try and put another one in. I don't know if there's much room to even get one in that counts. There is a spot there. Sweepers are on it hard. Now they're off. It's breaking hard. That's not going to get there. All right, now the question is, what does yellow do? Yellow has a yellow run back into a sea of red. All right, Nutmeg, Alex Cooper with a shot here. It looks like Nutmeg is sitting 1 with a draw in for a second one. Maybe he's looking to hit. It looks like it's just a straight draw. Sweepers are on it hard. It looks a little toasty. Might check up. Yeah, checked up top 4, but open. All right, Megan with a hit and roll, and if she can get to the inside of that, she'll be behind a zillion yellow rocks. So, big shot here from Megan. She's got hammer in the fifth end, down two. It's a big spot to make a hit and roll here on sheet B. Over on A, we've got a tie game going into the sixth end, tied 4-4. Nothing in the house. Megan Wright's hit on its way. Sweeper's not touching it. Oh, they're on it now. It's coming in. They're off it. Needs to get to the inside. Doesn't. Hits it nose. Over on D, hammer. Trying to draw it in again. This one's got plenty of room. Sweeper's not touching it. It looks toasty. I think that's going through. Well, we'll see what the count is. I thought red might be sitting 3 on D. They're looking at it. Red's at least 2, I think. Maybe 3. We'll see what they put up. Maybe a measure in there. Alex Cooper. Hit on the way. If he rolls behind, this would be a steal. Sweepers are on it hard. Looks like it's over curling. Could be a flash. It's going to be close. Oh, he got it. Got the inside of it. Rolled behind. Maybe didn't get enough of it to stay in. Let's see. Well, he's at least shot. So at best, Megan's drawn for 1. All right. To stay in this game, Megan's got to make this draw. They are measuring for the third stone on D. There's no rocks in on A in a tie game. And Megan Wright's in the hack to try and make this a 5-4 game. That looks very toasty to me coming out of the hack. I think she's too hot. Sweepers are just standing next to it. Nobody's touching it. feeling? All right. Thanks for the help, buddy. Feel better. Bye-bye. All right, apologies for the technical difficulties, but I seem to be back online. Had to call in reinforcements. So let's see where we are in these games since I've lost track. So over on sheet A, it looks like the seventh end was completed. We are in the eighth end on sheet A with a stone on the button and a call for a corner guard. So I'm assuming that Berkowitz, oh, he did. Berkowitz scored 2, went up 3. He's up 7-4 on sheet A with a stone on the button, and the Rocket City team is calling for a corner guard. Over on sheet B, the Nutmeg team, which has opened up an 8-3 lead, now has multiple stones in the house. Looks like they have stones top 12 and then a stone biting the 4, and Megan Wright is calling to clear the 2 stones in the top. Over on sheet C, Colin Shook gave up a score of 3 in the 6th, and now in the 7th it is Canfield up by 1, 6-5, and Canfield is sitting shot in the 4, pretty buried, and looking to either guard or throw another one down into it. And over on sheet D, Cool and the gang with the yellow stones has had some erosion into their lead, now up in the 7th end 8-6. And let's see, it looks like they got a stone on Falcon sitting second shot and a stone on the button. So it looks like the play is to tap up the Falcon stone to the button. That looks to be the call, but no, I think it's a guard. Not on that broom. That's not a tap. That's a guard looking to plug the hole so they can't get to the stone on the button. Over on A, they've decided to hit the 2 stones on the pin. They've hit one of them, but it's going to be very difficult to score 3 with no guards up there. Berkowitz calling for a hit on that stone. So Megan Wright calling for a hit on the shot stone. This one looks pretty good. I think she's going to get this. May get a little roll out of it too. No, she's going to get the, oh no. Hit it enough to get it out, but it's gonna spray over. Let's see who is shot now on B. That red stone is not. I think the stone in the top 12, the second one in the top 12 is shot for Nutmeg. The closest game on the board right now is on sheet C, where Canfield is now sitting 1-2, but this one is going through. So Canfield sitting 1-2, roaring back against Team Shuck from Charlotte. And then over on D, House Rules looking to hit something because Cool and the Gang's got a bunch of stones in there. And he's banged a red one in. Now where did that red one wind up? Alright, red one wound up on the picture of my dog Falcon and his second shot, but the yellow is still on the button as shot. Nutmeg has thrown another one into the top 12. That one is That one is definitely the counter. I think Megan is going to look to draw through the port, but down 8-3, it's going to be pretty tough to come back with just a score of one. All right, I'm guessing this guy's name is Matt, and he's going to, looks like he's just going to guard would be my guess, because there's a couple reds that are threatening to be run back into his yellow. So I'm guessing that's the shot. Draw is on the way. Sweepers are on it. Needs to move a little bit. Looks like it's good weight. Looks like it's going to move good. I like it. Let's get it over the hog line and drop it. And that's what they're doing. That's a good shot. Real good. Okay, over on C. 2 stones on the pin. Looking to put a third one in there or guard. Sweepers are off watching it. Looks like it's going to come right down to the 2 that are in there already and tap them a little bit. It's got to wick or it's going to flash. All right. There's 3 stones in there. There might be a pocket. I got to see where they are. No, and there's a pocket, but those 2 of those stones are in front of the tee line, so it's not a great play. Megan came up light again, unfortunately for her. The nutmeg guys are still sitting at least 1 with a zillion tap opportunities. Looks like they might want to clear the red that Megan just threw. They could bounce off. They could hit that red, bounce off it, and bang one of their yellows in easily, and sit 2. Colin Shuck coming down. He's going to try and blast those yellows. Very tight broom. Cooper's shot to chip out this red on the way. Guys are sweeping it hard. All right, he banged it out. Now does he chip in any of those yellows? No, doesn't look like he chipped in a yellow. All right. Megan with hammer has only a draw for 1. All right, Megan looking to draw. Sweepers are on it. That one looks a little toasty. Megan may have overcorrected for her other light draws. Sweepers are on it. That's got 3 sweepers on it now. Looks like they're going to get there. All right, they took 1. So it's now 8-4, and they're playing on. Over on A, Berquist up 7-4, sitting shot, looking to hit a red stone on the back. Over on C, Colin Shook calling for the corner guard. Canfield took 3 to open up a 9-5 lead. Pretty tough to come back in the last end, down 9-5. Shook had a 5-0 lead after 3 and never scored again, and is now down 9-5. But that's 5 and under curling. All right, let's see what's happening on D, which may be the most interesting place at the moment. Okay, so Cool and the Gang up 8-6 is shot on the pin and looks to be throwing yet another guard to jam it. Well, let's check out the time situation. So it is 2:53. They have to finish this end by 3 o'clock, assuming they started at 1 o'clock. So plenty of time is afforded to these teams to get these games done. They're given 2 hours to get through 7 ends and then another 15 minutes to play the 8th end. So it's plenty of time to play 8 full ends. On B, Megan scored 2 in the last end with that draw. I didn't realize she was sitting shot. So it's 8-5. So they're only down 3. And they have a stone in, and it looks like they're going to try and put another one in. Hope to get a lot of nutmeg misses, I guess. All right, that one stone held up for Mike and Pat, and you know the rest. And so they are up 9-6 and calling for the throw through. Megan's team hogged. It doesn't look like any of these games are going to come down to a thrilling finish, unfortunately. Looks like Bergquist in control, up 7-4 on sheet A, sitting on the pin, although it is vulnerable. They do have a stone back 12 and maybe a biter top 12 with hammer, down 4. Bergquist looking to hit the stone that is top 12, maybe biting. Get rid of that. Hopefully not jamming on his own stone. All right. He got the stone on the top. And there's handshakes. So congratulations to Joe Bergquist out of the Charlotte Curling Club and his team Quackweight. They win their first game in the A event. And that is Joe Bergquist, Dan Buchler, Shane Strom, and Chance Stowe. Though I don't think I see Shane out there, so maybe there's a different player. Not sure. All right, Megan has thrown a second one in, trying to keep hope alive, down 8-5 with 2 stones in. So Cooper just wants to hit anything he can see. Colin Shuck down 9-5 on sheet D, on sheet C. Is sitting maybe shot or second shot, but they're going to try and hit it through a narrow port. Asking for a sweep. This looks like it's going to be tough, tight to that guard. I think he's by the guard. Really nice shot. Well done. And it rolls behind. Really good shot. Well, this team that was down 5-0 has played lights out since the third end. Nate hit the right stone and is now sitting shot on the button, and they need to hit it back to sit 2. Shuck trying to draw through a narrow port to sit 1, needing to score 4. It's going to be very difficult from here. The very narrow scoring area. tight port. They're sweeping it. It's got enough weight if it gets through the port. Yep, it's through the port. Very nice shot. Really good shot. All right, that's one. Need three more just like it. All right, Nate Rossler looking to hit this Charlotte ladies stone without jamming. Oh, he chips it in. Okay, well, the ladies from Charlotte will need more misses than that. All right, this Canfield team trying to hit this stone that just came in, and it looks mostly buried. This is a very tough shot. Can he hit this one too through a tight port? This would be quite a shot. Sweeper's not on it. Through the port. Does get it. Oh my goodness, what a shot. They're pretty excited. Wow, that was a great shot. All right. I think it's Megan is going to just hit this yellow stone and sit two. But I think for Colin Shook at this point, with only 3 rocks left and needing to score 4, as Dandy Don Meredith would used to sing, it's turn out the lights, the party's over. They are throwing yet another draw through that port. This one looks a little heavier, and I think it's going to crash on a yellow, and that should be handshakes. Not exactly sure why that's not handshakes. Bunch of stones come flying out on B, and that's handshakes. Good effort by the Charlotte ladies. They lose 8-5 to the boys from Nutmeg, who play again, I think, tonight at 7 o'clock. So, congrats to Alex Cooper, Brian Camus, Nate Rossler, and Pete Trenchard from Nutmeg, my old club. Excited to have dinner with those guys last night. Played with them last night. We had a lot of fun, good time. Broom stacked till about 12:30 in the morning. It was really good to see my friends from Nutmeg. I don't understand what's going on here on sheet C, but they're still throwing rocks. And over on D, looks like they're trying to run back a red into a yellow that's on the 4. The yellows just put a 4th stone in, 3rd stone in. Colin Shook trying to figure out how he scores 4 with 3 rocks left and yellow having 3 stones in the house. Over here, the shot was wide and runs a red but through the house. Yellow still sitting 1, pretty jammed, and up by 3. So I think both of these games are over, but inexplicably people are still throwing. I guess maybe because it's the first game and they want to get practice in or whatever. But Shook is going to throw a stone into his 3 red stones in the top, hope that they hit some yellows and stick, and see what happens. So here we go. Here comes the bomb. All right. Couple yellows moving, 1 got out. Red may actually even be sitting shot after that. But pretty much out of rocks. Canfield's going to hit the stone that was just thrown. Not that it matters. So I don't think Red has enough rocks to score for. They have 2 left. Red over here on D also has only 3 rocks left and no stones in the house. So we'll see what happens here. Trying to run the red back into the yellow. That's got to curl a bit. I think he's going to hit the red, but it's going to flash. And it just bangs another yellow in. All right. Canfield did manage to chip out that red, sit 2. Shook, I guess, is just playing for practice at this point. Going to try and double out these 2 yellows. All right. Cool and the gang is going to put a 4th stone in here. All right. Red with 3 stones, down 4. Oh, no, down 3, so they're still legitimately in play. All right, looks like Shook made the double. Big smile. He's got 2 stones in the house with 1 rock to throw, down 4. And house rules. Trying to hit this stone and wick off. Looks like he's going to flash. Unless there's a stone. Oh, there's a stone in the back. He hit that one. Oh, real nice. All right, sitting 1. Still has 2 bullets. Down 3. So still on the respirator, but alive. All right, Canfield going to hit the stone on the back. He's been throwing very well since the after the first 3 ends. This team has been lights out. It looks a little tight to me. Sweeping is on it. No, they're off. She likes it. All right, got it. And now it's handshakes. All right, handshakes on C. Congratulations to the Canfield team. Justin Canfield, David Betzold, Logan Carroll, and Tessa Brockie from Nashville, and something else called OVAL period. I don't know what that is. I apologize. Maybe somebody will tell me. All right, so we are down to 1 last game on sheet D with Cool and the Gang sitting shot in the 4. House rules sitting 2nd. Needs to get to that shot rock. And it's a very tight port with a guard. This is going to have to be down weight. That broom looks pretty tight. Very tough shot. Very, very tough shot. It's a must-make, very tough shot. Line looks pretty good. It's got to move. It's got to move. Starting to move now. He's got a chance. Sweepers are on it. They're off. It's got a real good chance. They're going hard now. Oh, what a shot. I think he's got this. Oh, it wicked. And it wicked to Sit's shot. But he's first and third. And LL Cool J still has a shot here. All right, so I think a guard will do it. Make it pretty difficult to get three. Or he could hit his yellow into that red, run that red out, and that would definitely ice it if he did that. But I think he's just throwing a guard, or maybe a draw down to his own. Looks pretty good. Needs to move just a smidge. They're off it, so let it move. Oh, it's not moving. Oh boy. Uh-oh. All right, well this makes it exciting. It's very exciting now because that did not move at all. And now House Rules has the exact same shot he just threw. If he can get through that port and move this stone, he could take three and tie this game. All right, so after all of this, it comes down to this. One last shot. Really hard shot, but he just threw it. And he just nearly made it. So here we go. Cool and the gang, a little nervous on the bench here, watching it. All right, here we go. House Rules out of Nashville and Charleston. Stone's on its way. Looks a little toasty. Got to move. It's got to move. It's coming now. It's coming now. Oh, this looks really good. I think he's got this. Yes, indeed. I think he's got this. Bang. Wow, what a comeback. Wow. Hey, Sarah, you got a tie. All right. They did. What an exciting finish. All righty. We're going to go to Skip's Rocks. Do you guys know the names of the skip on either of these teams?
It's Abel Luna. It's from Nashville.
Abel Luna?
Yeah.
All right, so it's going to be Abel Luna from Nashville throwing for House Rules with the Red Rocks, and throwing with the Yellow Rocks for Matt and Pat is going to be one of the Matts, I assume. All right, Abel Luna in the hack. It's going to come with the intern. Same side, he just threw for the win, for the tie. Always exciting. Skip Rocks. Here we go. Abel Luna out of Nashville. Sliding out. Sweepers are watching it. They're on it now. Looks a little tight and a little light. They're going hard. They're going real hard. They got to go real hard to reach the house. Oh boy. After that great shot to tie the game, he's not even going to get to the house. All right, paint. Any paint wins this game. All right. So Matt and Pat out of triangle. Could be Matt Liebhold. Matt Liebhold looking to just catch any part of paint. He's come out pretty hot. Sweepers are just watching it. Oh, they're on it now. Got to get there. They're sweeping it hard. Got to get there. Coming out for help. Any paint will do. Don't quit on it. Got to go. Got to go. Any paint. Any paint. Any paint. Any paint. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, oh no. All right. It's a redo. It's a redo now. All right. Well, hopefully they each learned something. All right, Abel Luna going to try it again. He's got a redo, a mulligan, a curling mulligan. Second serve in tennis. Here we go. This one's a little hotter. Sweepers aren't touching it. They're afraid. This one looks pretty good. I like it. They're going to go on it now. Up. They're going. Here we go. Trying to get it to the pin. Come on, pin. Wow. Well, that's a little bit better. It's just a little bit better. That one is on the pin. They're trying to figure out how to measure this. It has covered the pin. The crew here is trying to figure out what to do about this. And they have taken out a laser to do what exactly, I don't know.
They're measuring it from the forefoot. Yeah, this is scientific. Well, everybody knows lasers are the right way to measure. Yeah, this should.
All right. It has been scientifically measured to be exactly on the pin. All right, no pressure for Matt Liebold here, as he's got to cover the pin or he's a loser. This looks toasty. They're on it now. Oh, it's going to be close. They got to come off it.
Team Chaos, get it on there, boys.
Here we go. It's close. Oh, just a little bit back four. All right, Matt and no Pat are no winners. After opening up a 8-2 lead, they wind up losing on Skips Rocks, having a 3-stone lead in the 8th, and losing on Skips Rocks. Well, what a fantastic comeback for House Rules. Congratulations to them. House Rules out of Nashville and Charleston. Skipped by Abel Luna with Tim Burt, Barb Nelson, and Brian Baint with a very exciting win. All right, that's the end of the first round here at the Charlotte Curling Fighting Hornet 5 and Under. Hope you all enjoyed the stream and the commentaries. Mark Zakin, I'm out. Congratulations to my friends from Nutmeg, and hope you keep watching the stream.